All right, so welcome to Daisy Gaze 777. So, I have a lot of things coming in as messages. Hope everybody's doing well and lovely. For me, just ordered a Dunkin' and ordered 2 coffees, and they didn't think to bring me a straw. I guess they didn't think 2 coffees came with a straw. So that's that for that. Besides that, having a lovely morning so far. So these people are going to have their universal karmas coming through. What you do in life always comes back to you. These people are right now very upset because they know, and there's a lot of cops involved as well, that know they're about to lose their careers. And people are panicking. They're going to their lowest resorts right now and tactics. But you're very gifted. You see right through any kind of illusion they're trying to throw at you. Now, they're going to bring these people in to try to get a reaction out of you in every shape, form, every kind of background that they come from. They're going to try to disrespect you and want to get a reaction to make you look crazy. Like, oh, now why would somebody do that on purpose? They'd say. Things like that happen. You know what I mean? But it's a pattern because they're doing it deliberately over and over again. And you have to know the patterns. Now, these people know they're about to go down and you're going to be testifying. Why? Because you're at peace with that fact. Yeah, they can upset you. Maybe you're upset for the moment, whatever. But you get over it because you are in a happy time right now because you know you're at peace with knowing what's truly going on behind the scenes. They're the only ones that actually don't know. Right? Right. Because they told so many lies. So many lies have been told, they're starting to believe those lies. Right? That's that trickster energy. Try to get a rise. Why? Because when you react, right? These sickos think if they're illegally monitoring you through cameras or listening devices, or if they're just near you, they literally think by watching you suffer or be upset, they're going to have more energy for their day. They're sick. They're narcissists. Inside of them, their weakness becomes stronger to watch you suffer, right? They're pathetic because they're weak. So they told all these lies. So they're trying to do everything and anything they can to you to cause a reaction to try to prove their lies correct. But it's not. Now, I can't stop thinking of this, but I continue to keep having this knowing, and I had a dream, something to do with a nursing home. Somebody used somebody's stolen money here. No matter if somebody stole a lotto ticket and they won the lottery on your money, or they stole your inheritance, or they opened up an account, or something's really pulling on. Somebody took out a large loan in the middle, I want to say maybe 2006-ish to 2008, took out a large loan in your name. And it's like through one of those convention things that you go to like those hotels and stuff. And these people tell you, like, fill out for this with our program and we can get you all these grants. We'll give you the book that tells you how to get things from the government, how to apply, but there's a process. Well, something tells me you've been to one of those, maybe in Scranton or New York City or Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, something like that in that area, or New Jersey. You've been to something like that with a partner of yours, no matter if it's male or female. And this person's in regret because they're caught up now. They're caught up. And then something about around 2017, 2019, there was a huge loan that came from either a city of Philadelphia or Scranton for like a startup loan for a business. But you never got no paperwork and somebody ended up doing fraud in your name. Well, something's about a medical facility, bogus ones though, that shouldn't even be operating, that should probably be looked into by the IRS. Somewhere between Philadelphia and Scranton, Pennsylvania, there have been like these pop-up rehabilitation centers or nursing homes that have been bought out of this fraud and out of this money, hiding behind some of your names in this collective. So it's got you up in some stuff because a lot of illegal things were done. But there's something significant. That's why there's so much regret that these things can be traced back through the medical insurances, people's names that have used and accessed, and asking these people what really went on, and the names of the people that were employed at these places that were illegally purchased and operated in using state funds that weren't even for them, because it was all done illegally under somebody else's name, more than likely yours. So this needs to be looked into because there's some sinister stuff, especially in something to do with Philadelphia nursing home, or in the area of Montgomery County or Bucks County, Lackawanna County. We're getting New York City, we're getting Brooklyn or Queens, something like that. And these places need to be looked into. Something here. It's got somebody in major regret. I don't know what's going on with that. But I don't know if somebody here needs to be a leader. You're a warrior. You got strength. Is there something you want to do? Is there, maybe there's an occupation that you never thought you could do, but you actually can really do really great at it. You know, you need to take the lead and do it. Maybe you got your bags packed and you're ready to leave. Well, then that's your answer. Get out the door and go. But you're a leader, so start acting like one too. You got the strength. Undercover. So somebody's undercover lover here. We got somebody married to a woman. He's sleeping with his best friend behind her back, and the best friend is a male. He also likes to dress like a woman too, but she's into kinky things too, I think. So I don't know, they're having some big like rendezvous, but it's all undercover. And then you also have an undercover agent. There's about 2 or 3 of them that madly in love with you, think you're so sexy. They're not too sure, but but I'm really pulling on that one there. But you can't stand any of them, so you don't want none of them. You know what I mean? Keep going. Why? Because it's a gang stalking tactic. One of them actually came in as a gang stalker and fell in one love when you want nothing to do with them. You know what I mean? So just stay away from all of them. And that's how I really tell you, they're nut jobs. You don't need the insanity. I mean, especially you don't need the nut job that's in love with you that's undercover. So get real with that. Keep it moving. Trust your gut. That's a fact. It's happening right now, and that's a true story. ID theft. Cards. These credit cards coming out real big. I don't know. Something's showing me that, you know, a couple of the cards had a real big limit. One was unlimited, and the other one didn't have too much on it, you know. So I don't know, but they're walking around. There's a man out there using your name and your all your credentials, information, but with his ugly ass picture on it. You know what I mean? So he's just insane, that one. He's had psychological problems since he was a child, so I'm really pulling on that. He really had some issues since he was a kid. He needs to get that in grip. And then justice is coming. It's a real corrupt area. But this man that dresses like a woman, he's sleeping with a sergeant to one of the areas that you just moved out of. So he's dressing like a woman, and he's got it in the closet with the sergeant. So something's going on there. And they belong to some group too, all together, all the same. So I'm pulling on 2 out of the whole precinct. He's sleeping like 2 or 3 of them. Not too sure exactly, but it's definitely more than one. Multiple there. So it could be some ritual they do together, thinking maybe it's okay. They can just get by saying that's the only reason why they do it with each other. But no, they're loving every moment of that. That's a fact. Storm warning. Storm warning. They're jealous you got healing hands, and they got undercover lover problems. Stealing money, opening up bogus things, and they're going to prison, and you're going to travel away with your gifts. Divine timing coming on right after that. You're lucky, they're not. Okay, time is now. Raids are coming in swiftly. Feds, DEA, we got corrupt military and good military. We also got corrupt feds and good feds. Corrupt DEA, some of them are actually knocking on doors just to steal the product and then put the other ones in jail, you know, kind of like some Training Day thing. You ever watch Training Day? This is like some Training Day thing going on here. They take out their own to keep their secret and go on vacations. Yep. And we got corrupt lawyers, corrupt probate lawyer. We got a real estate agent about to go to jail. The estate is yours. It's coming back. The clerk of courts will be arrested. You're doing great. Continue to do great. We got the hitman energy coming out. Yeah, they're real upset because we're exposing everything, embarrassing them and stuff, so they might get another hitman, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You're covered. You got like 9 lives like a cat. You have nothing to worry about. You're going to continue to keep speaking out, giving these messages to those that need to hear. Any negative energy they're trying to keep you in, that's fine. You got nothing but positive vibes. Cheers with my coffee. You got courage. You have no fear. You don't care. You're very talented. You know the difference between a coincidence. You know a difference when somebody makes a mistake. And you sure know the difference between when somebody's told to do something and they do it. So you continue with your patterns. These people look like fools. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. You know what I mean? No justice, no peace. They can't continue on with this crime spree. Everybody's going down. So, really. Then we got lots of good news coming in here. They look like fools. You know what I mean? So, I wouldn't care what these people think of me at this point. I'm always going to say how I feel. I can care less. This princess over here curses, swears a lot, you know, so don't be jealous, you know. Higher power is with you, and God loves me too. You know what I mean? He loves you too, and if you don't believe in him, whatever you believe in loves you too. If you don't believe in nothing, you better believe in love yourself, you know what I mean? Do something. Lots of money coming in, lots of it. Lots and lots of money. Lots of moolah, baby. That's right. That's right. You're healthy and you're the best. You might have a mouth on you. That's right. You tell somebody off in a quickness, you better not disrespect me, but you're the best. You know what I mean? You're the best. But here, this is crap. Right here. Your family is crap. They ain't shit. Remember I said that. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I just cursed. And I'm trying to not curse because I don't know if any of you all curse or what. But when I'm upset, I do curse. But I do know when to and when not to. So I can actually go out in public and be respectful, very much so. I fit in accordingly to all my surroundings around me. Okay. So anyway, family. Your family ain't nothing. They're crap. I'm sure you have a couple of them you love, and always be respectful. But you opened your eyes to the rest of your crap family. All right? They only had you around to steal from you. Your exes were crap. They never were in love with you. These exes only came in because they got paid. They were paid actors in your life. Everybody else took their spot on the stage, in the background. Okay? He's set up for failure. Everything was staged. From the conversations to they had a chart written down, and on this chart they wrote down how everybody should react in case you found out what was going on, how to react, how to reply to you. True story. Your uncle's very significant, and somebody else in the family too. They have these written down charts. Your old friends have been involved since your teenage years. You have an older sister or an older brother or a cousin that really isn't your brother or your cousin, but the family you were adopted into were paying friends just a little bit of money here and there, $5, $10, you know, back in the day when you're young, to take pictures of you, but to put you in situations and setups so they can use in courtrooms, but these pictures aren't true or what they're actually telling the story of. They're narrating a different story. It's all been a betrayal to steal your money. But this is confirmation. Facts are out. The ball's in your court. You slam dunked it. They got no more tricks up their sleeves. They got no more help in high places. These people know it's over. These people know they're going to prison, including law officials. Why? Because you hold the power. You always have. You went within. You did the work. You exposed these people. And by exposing these people, you exposed so much more around. So you didn't just solve what they did to you. You solved what they did to others and any other illegal thing they have their hands in. You're not the one that looks like a fool. The only one that looks like a fool are the people that lack power because they don't have the knowledge to comprehend or understand that they lost and that they are being held accountable. They want to believe the deception, the illusion that they made. Well, you took a chance and you made a change, which is very good and positive. You did everything on the up and up. You did everything with integrity. You didn't have to hurt people in life to get ahead. All you did was love, trust, care, build, create. And what did they do? Lived a life of plotting against you and how to take everything from you and to destroy you. What did they think? It wasn't coming back? Spiritually and legally? Of course it was. It always was coming back. They can't go around using the same name anymore. Crime solved. You are traveling. You are going to the beach, a desert, the mountains, lakes. You're going all over the place. In a big rendezvous. By yourself. Nature. Why? Because that's justice. Justice is here. Now, there was a lot of deception, a lot of bad things that went on. These people are undercover. They're wearing dresses. And these are men that won't come out in the open. Who cares? We love people that want to express themselves. Go ahead. But don't be embarrassed to. Don't do anything in life you're embarrassed to admit. But they opened up a huge loan. So not only did they rob you, they literally opened up huge loans and went and opened these medical things. These people are drug addicts and drunks. Opening up medical facilities and people in this world to send them to their place. Oh my goodness. I've seen it all, heard it all now. Oh my goodness. But you got love and new beginnings coming in very strong blessings. Look at that. Money, money, money. Money, 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 abundance, and fast moving. It's coming in swiftly. All right, so hope everybody has a beautiful, blessed day. Remember, stay blessed, put yourself first, and you don't have to be kind to unkind people, no matter who they are in life. I seem to find out lately, the older they are, the more miserable they are too. So disrespect comes from any age. Remember that. You only have to be kind to the ones that are kind to you. But always show kindness first. But once you're disrespected, put your foot down, let them know you can't be disrespected. But, don't do anything illegal, obviously. But you know what I'm saying. So hope everybody has a blessed day. Keep your head up. Keep speaking your truth. And whatever you do today, no matter if it's resting or working or doing something around your house, hope you enjoy your day and stay blessed and healthy. God bless you.